Hey guys, what's up? It's Lily. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a favorites video. I always like to watch monthly favorite videos. Maybe this will become a thing. Maybe this will become a monthly thing. Who knows? Yeah, let's get right into the video. First off, we're going to be starting with skincare. I take my skincare very seriously. I recently went down to Florida and I couldn't bring any of my skincare stuff because it's like, you know, the big bottles and stuff, and I was literally like, I can't not do my skincare routine. I made my parents take me to the store and I went and bought my skincare stuff. While I was down in Florida, actually, I picked up a couple new skincare things. I have like my very set routine with like Aveeno cleanser, Neutrogena moisturizer, witch hazel, and my and Aquaphor. I was doing my makeup. My mom thought that it looked a little weird, and so when we went to Sephora at the mall, she made one of the ladies come and talk to me about why it looked so weird, and she said because it looked like my skin was dry, and so she requested a moisturizer, and she requested the Lancome Hydra Zen moisturizer. She said it had hyaluronic acid in it, which is very good for like moisturizing your skin, I guess. And it smells really good. It smells like roses. The only downside is that this thing is super expensive. And I mean, you get a lot of product. And I also tend to overuse moisturizer. So that might be a problem with this. I'm trying to use very little, but she said that it would help, like, oh my god, it smells so good. She said that it would help smooth out the redness in my face a little bit and just overall hydrate more because I needed that so my makeup doesn't look flaky. Okay, so next up for skincare, I got this Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cleanser. So my parents both use this and I use it sometimes. I used it the first day that we were down in Florida before I could go to Target and get my stuff. I've always liked this. It's very, very like good for like sensitive skin. It says for all skin types, but it's really like really gentle on your skin. It like cleanses your skin of all of the bad oils, I guess, but doesn't like dry it out. It just feels very nice on my skin, and yeah. And this is the travel size. It's definitely cheaper than the full size, but yeah, I'll probably restock this once I finish. And last for skincare, I don't know if this counts as skincare. It's kind of lip care, I guess, but this is my holy grail right here, okay? Kiehl's Butter Stick Lip Treatment. This is the untinted one because I like it to be untinted. I don't know. Like $20, which I mean, like, I'd buy it again. I buy it all the time. But it's not a lot of product for $20, and so since I use it up real fast, I'm trying to cut back on that, you know. Only put it on in the mornings and at night before I go to bed. But like I said, holy grail. Holy grail. If you want to splurge on a good lip product, get this baby. Moving on to kind of in the realm of skincare, I guess, because we're on that road. We're gonna do makeup now. You know when you just get into makeup and you buy like a whole bunch of it and you waste all your money, but it's like fine because it's like fun. So that's basically me right now, and I'm obsessed with Milk makeup and Glossier, and I was really obsessed with Glossier, and then I got a couple of Milk products for Christmas and I was like, ooh, this is a nice brand, and that's literally all I buy now because I don't have like a credit card linked to my computer, and so I can't buy Glossier stuff that easily. But if I want Milk, I just go to like Sephora. For Christmas, the Milk makeup lip and cheek in the shade Perk. And so basically you can use this, it's like a blush and a lip color. I don't know if it's a lipstick, but you can use it on your lips and your cheeks. It's for a nice little rosy pink. I'm wearing it right now. You can't really see because I put it on a really long time ago and it's kind of worn off. But, yeah, it's just a nice subtle little pink because I have pretty red cheeks anyway, and so I don't like it to be super red. But yeah, I really like it. This is the Flex Concealer, and I use it in the shade Cream, which is the second lightest shade. I'm so pale. But it's a really nice concealer. It doesn't like cake up, which is really good. And this is the color. I kind of use it all over my face. I don't just use it for under my eyes because I don't wear foundation. And I used to, okay, I also found this out when I was at Sephora down in Florida where I got the moisturizer. So I used to put it like all over my face, but the lady told me that I didn't really need to because like my skin is pretty clear, and I say that and I speak too soon because like this past week she's not been doing too hot. I've got some pimples, but it's fine. She was doing really well at the beginning of the week and then slowly got worse. But I used to put it all over my face, and like, I mean, there's a pretty good amount of product in here, but if you use it all over your face, it runs out really fast. I'm probably gonna have to buy a new one soon. So she told me to just put it under my eyes and then a little dash, like right on my cheek, right next to my eye, and right above my eyebrow. And I started doing that, and I definitely noticed that I don't look as like cakey, which even though I said it doesn't get cakey, I was putting like powder over it too, and so it was a lot. So basically, yeah, it's a really nice light concealer, and you don't need to do a lot with it, which I recently learned. And so that leads me into the next thing that I got when I was down in Florida. I had this before I went to Florida, but I got this in Florida to go along with it because I had been using the MAC powder, I think, and it was good. It was good. I've been using it for like a year, I think, but it would definitely make me look cakey, and so I started using the Milk Translucent setting powder, and I think this is better than the MAC one because it doesn't make me look cakey and you can't see it, and it doesn't make me look like a ghost. You just blot it on with a beauty blender or with a brush, and it just kind of gives a nice little finish, nice little clean finish. And yeah, it like sets the concealer in place without making it look cakey. Take a shot every time I say cakey. Oh my goodness. So moving on from the Milk products, my other recent favorites are from Glossy. The two things that I wanted the most. I really wanted the Haloscope highlighter, which I got. I think it's in the shade Moonstone. Yeah, Moonstone. And it's just a nice little thing. You just go right there. At least that's what I do with it. I don't really put it on my nose because my nose is like weird, and so it just like makes it look red or something. I don't know, but just a nice little subtle glow. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't. If you go back to my 30 Facts About Me video, you can. It's definitely visible there. My last makeup favorite is the Glossier Lash Slick. This is their mascara, and this thing, so good. When I first used it, I layered it with the Roller Lash from Benefit, I think. But recently, I just started using the Lash Slick on its own, and I'm very impressed. Not disappointed at all. Did I already do this? I feel like I have to, even though it doesn't really do anything. But 10 out of 10 would recommend. My next favorite things are books. Now, I read a lot of the same books. I read them over and over again. Harry Potter series, read it over and over again. Percy Jackson, Heroes of Olympus, read it over and over again. These are books that I have not read. I started them. I haven't read them before. So, my first book is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. This series is so old. Okay. I lied. I have read this. I think I read this in 4th grade with my 4th grade class. Like, we read it as a class. But, like, this is also one of my favorite, like, movie series. And I binge watched it. I was really sick in December. I had the flu. And I just binge watched a whole bunch of movies and like series and stuff. And I binge watched this whole series, and I was like, I need to read this because I never read the whole thing. I never read the whole series. I just read this one, and like I need to know what else happens because I know that there's more books than just the 3 movies they made. So I was like, gotta finish it. So I started it, and then I ran out of time, and then I just kept getting more and more homework at school and running out of time. So I have not finished it. But so far, I mean, you guys know the story. Lucy, Edmund, Susan, and Peter go into the coat closet. They find Narnia. They fight there's the war between Aslan and the White Witch and the Pevensies, and they fight the White Witch. You know the story. You know the story. But I needed to read the book for real. And it was a pretty quick, I'm not done with it, but like I was only in chapter like 7 or something, and it was already on, I was really in chapter 7, I didn't know that, but I was already on page 62, like it's a quick read, like this book is not big, but yeah, once I get time, I think maybe over like spring break or something, I'm just gonna read a whole bunch of books, because I'm very busy, and I miss reading. I used to read all the time, so I really need to get back on that. Okay, next book that I need to read. That was extreme. I'm so sorry. I'm such a nerd. This whole video is so extreme. I did not know that I had talked about these things for so long. Yeah. This book is called Will Grayson, Will Grayson. This book isn't like super old, but it's not super new. I don't know when it came out. But it was written by John Green and David Levithan, I think. And so basically, think Parent Trap, but I don't think... Oh wait, Parent Trap, they did not have the same name. I'm just kidding. Scratch that. Scratch. So, basically, this tells the lives of 2 teenagers in Chicago who live totally different lifestyles, but then they meet up they don't meet up intentionally, but they meet in the same place at the same time on the same day, and they both have the same name. I don't think that they look alike, but they have the same name. And like, what are the odds? And they have totally different lifestyles. And so I really only read like the first chapter of it, and then like I said, just with the first book, I got sidetracked and I had a lot of other things to do, and I really need to finish this. I really need to read it. But basically, like, I feel like I'm pretty sure that they're totally different people, and like they don't really have anything in common except their name, but I guess that they like become friends or something. I don't really know. I'm gonna come back to this video after I read this book and be like, dude, you were so wrong. But yeah, I just think it's gonna be an interesting book. I mean, yeah, I've heard good things about it, so hopefully it's good. This isn't really like a book with a plot, you know. Okay, so you know Milk and Honey by Ruby Carr? I think that's how you say her name, or his, I don't know. Anyway, Milk and Honey, the book that all the famous people, all the famous YouTubers and like the aesthetic and Tumblr people have, you know, the poem book. This is another poem book, and it's called The Princess Saves Herself in this one. And, or maybe, no, it's not a real story book. But yeah, it's a whole bunch of poems, and I saw it at a book sale in Pennsylvania the day that I was leaving. We were on this like on the strip or whatever, and we had just got back from breakfast, and we were walking to the car, and I saw this on the table, and I was like, I need this. It just looks so good. I mean, the princess saves herself in this one. How empowering is that? Yes, women excellence. But okay, but like, how empowering is that? So I was like, okay, this book might be an interesting read. I didn't know that it was a poem book until I got it, but I love poem books. I love to write poetry and I love to read poetry. And so, yeah, guess what? I haven't read it yet, but I'm gonna need to read it. I read like 2 poems and it was so good. I say all these are my favorites. Should I just not do a book favorite section since I haven't read them, so I don't know if they're my favorite? My favorite book of all time is Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda, but you guys already know that if you watched my favorites video. I think I went and talked about that book. I think I went on a rant, but I don't know. Even if I didn't, that's my favorite book of all time. But I wanted to get new favorites, and so I think this will be a new favorite. I think it's going to be pretty good because poetry is just always the way to go. Next up, we're going to do some favorite clothes. So first off, I got this turtleneck sweater thingy, and I felt like this would be just, it's still kind of cold here in Atlanta, which is whack because it's Atlanta, but it's still kind of cold. And so I figured this would be good for like layering with skirts or under this dress that I'm about to show you. And, you know, it's always just good to have a plain white sweater or like a turtleneck to layer or to tuck into stuff. And I really like it. I think it's really nice. It's a nice cream color. Even though I said it was white, it's a nice cream color. And I think I'm going to wear it on Tuesday for my birthday under this dress. Which, like, tell me that isn't so cute. Yes, this is what I'm going to wear. Okay, it's probably not cute on camera at all, but that's what I'm gonna wear. My next favorite clothing item, I bought this. Oh, those are both from American Eagle, by the way. American Eagle. So, next up, I bought this cute little dress. I love this color. I bought this cute little scalloped dress at this place in Athens during Allstate called Pattaya, and I wasn't sure about buying it. I don't know, it's not what I usually wear, but I think it's really cute. And yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend. Last clothing item are these shoes. Black Doc Martens. These make me feel so cool, even though they make my feet fall asleep and hurt a little bit. I think they might be a little too small, but these make me feel so cool. When I was doing Legally Blonde, I had to wear all black, right? And I wore a black hoodie, a black t-shirt, black leggings, and these black boots, and I felt so cool. Okay? I felt so cool walking around in my all black outfit. These just make you feel so powerful, so cool, and you can wear them with anything. Everyone should just own a pair of Docs. I also have a cherry colored pair, but I feel like I get more use out of the black ones, but you know, everyone should just own a pair. Period. Hi, it's me again. So I definitely had a segment about my favorite TV shows and my favorite movies, but it got deleted, or I deleted it because I'm stupid. But crash course. My favorite TV shows currently are I watched American Crime Story, Assassination of Gianni Versace with Darren Criss and like Cody Fern and some other people, and it was great. 10 out of 10 recommend. It was kind of whack to see that story unfold. Quality show. Gossip Girl. I have been told to watch this show for years, and I was like, no, Gossip Girl's so bad. And I watched the first episode a couple years ago, and I was like, this is terrible. Then I rewatched it over winter break, and I was like, this is the best show I've ever seen. So I'm almost done with season 2 now. I binged watched it. I got 4 more seasons to go. So good. Love it a lot. Yeah, those are really the only TV shows I'm watching now. Okay, next. Movies. I watched Miss Stevens, which it's kind of old. It's not really old. I think it was like last year or 2 years ago. It has Lily Rabe, Timothy Chalamet, Lily Reinhart, and like this other guy. I'd never seen before, but it's a movie about this English teacher who takes 3 drama students to a drama competition,
and she's kind of like sad, and she like connects with them, especially Timothée Chalamet's character, and he like gets like an award in the thing, and it was a really good movie, 10 out of 10. And this movie, okay, How to Train Your Dragon is my favorite animated series of all time, okay? Watched everyone religiously, just found out that there's a TV show, so I'm about to be watching that, because I'm like, not like I'm 16 or anything, animated movies, but 10 out of 10, love that series. And so I saw The Hidden World the day that it came out, or actually the day before it was supposed to come out in the US. I saw it at like an early showing or something, I don't even know. But when I tell you that as soon as that opening scene played in that movie, I was crying. I didn't stop crying until the show was over. Okay, I cried from the beginning, mostly through the entire movie, and then I didn't stop crying until we got back to my mom's apartment in Florida. So, beautiful. Since then, I've watched the first movie and the second movie again, and the TV show. So, loved it. It was beautiful. Such a great end to the trilogy. So sad it's over, though. I'm in love with Toothless and Hiccup, and their friendship means everything to me, and I love that series. Okay, I'm literally a child. Okay, continuing with music. Sorry, that was so extreme. I had like 30 minutes talking about just How to Train Your Dragon in the Hidden World, and it was a lot for me, so you got the little crash course version, but yeah.
So the last topic I'm gonna do is my favorite songs for this month. I have a very all over the place taste in music. You might see that in this 8-song playlist. You will see how all over the place my music taste is. But it's fine. It's just, everyone should know these 8 songs. They're just great songs. So, I don't know if y'all seen, but can you see me flexing my Apple Watch? I got it as an early birthday present. All I wanted for my birthday was an Apple Watch. My birthday is on Tuesday, and we were down in Florida, and we got one at the Apple Store, and I got to have it early, and so I've been kind of flexing. Sorry if you guys hate the flex, but I thoroughly like it. But anyway, I'm going to be playing it from my Apple Watch. I connected to my speaker. So here we go.
I hope this is the last one of these that I have to make for this video, but I am so sorry. I am thoroughly grateful for my Apple Watch, and if I acted like I was flexing too hard or like kind of mocking it, I'm so sorry. I'm very thankful that I'm able to have an Apple Watch. Please don't attack me.
Sometimes I find myself thinking of you. Then I feel stupid, but what can I do? You look so good in green. I hope you're well. And you look so good with him. And I'm proud of you still. What will it take? Was it just a mistake? Oh. Where in the cries of those velvet eyes. Hate to say that I'm lonely. Hate to say that I miss you. Hate to say that it's dark in here, but it's true. What happened? I know, but I needed you right now. Can you help me out? Here it is, here it is. Can I lean on you?
favorite song is Bonfire by Childish Gambino. Pretty old one, but I can't put it in because it's too many cuss words and I don't feel like editing them all out. So, go listen to it.
Don't want you in my bloodline. Just wanna have a good time. Got no need to apologize, no. But you gon' have to let this shit go. Don't want you in my bloodline, no. Not trying to make you all mine, no. Ain't no need to apologize, no. But you gon' have to let this shit go. That's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like and a comment down below. Please hit that subscribe button, or don't, it's okay. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. This video was really fun to make. I didn't know that I could just talk about my favorite things for 2 hours, but I did. So yeah, see you next Monday. Bye.